much easier for visibility. We can see there, I can see exactly what's going to happen with that. We can even bring it up a bit then, and I can have it working right next to the window. Good afternoon, guys. Right, I'm here at Russell's, the local New Holland dealer, and we're just going to have a quick look at the McConnel hedge cutter they have here on the back of this T6145. So this McConnel hedge cutter, it's a PA5570. It's a variable forward reach machine, which means it can go alongside the machine and then it can go a little bit forward. As we walk around the machine, we can see on the front there is a front weight. Now, the reason that machines like this have a front weight with a hedge cutter on is because when the arm is open on the side of the machine, I'll show you that in a minute, the centre of gravity could make the tractor tip over. So to ensure the hedge cutter and the machine stay stable on the ground, you need to have some weight attached to the tractor. As you can see on the head here, that does come in different sizes. I believe this is a 1.2 meter head. They have these flails, and these spin round incredibly quickly and cut any hedges or grass or anything basically within their grasp. You have this here, which is a roller. You can change the height of this roller, and it will then allow you to change the level of cut that you would like to achieve. At the moment, the hedge cutter is in its transportation setting, and this makes it easy, so when you're going along the road, you know, between jobs, you have no issues with traffic or anything else getting in the way. When it's in the working mode, you basically bring the flail alongside the left-hand side of the machine, so you can easily see the flail head from the driving seat and through the window there, which I'll show in a moment. Right, so I'm sat here in the tractor is on, and I'm just going to engage the PTO, so then I can start using the hedge cutter and show you what it can do. Okay, so let's engage the PTO. I'll just turn the revs up a little bit just so we've got some power going to the hedge cutter. As it's connected by electrics, to the battery, the control unit is already on, but we have no drive in the controller, and that's because the PTO powers the hydraulics in the hedge cutter. So let's turn on the PTO. So the PTO is now engaged, and I can see out the back that the PTO is turning. If we come around to the left hand side, we've got the control unit here. I will move the hedge cutter from transport mode into working mode, and then I can easily show you the controls rather than me getting it out of the transport mode and it's not very clear for you to see. Right, so at the moment the hedge cutter is still at the rear of the machine, and it's not very good for working because we need to drive alongside the hedges or the grass that you'd like to cut, and it needs to be at the side of the machine. So I'll just move it out a little bit. I'm now using the joystick, and we will turn it around clockwise so it's alongside the tractor. So I'm doing this by moving the joystick, the left hand toggle there, and it's coming around, it's going around, it's going around, it's going around, and it's now stopped. So it's hit a stop on the hedge cutter down there, which means we can't rotate any further. And now I will just move it out sideways a little bit, and then down a little bit, and then we can rotate the head there as well. So now we're ready to go. So we can adjust the settings of the joystick. At the moment, the left hand toggle here rotates the hedge cutter. So I will move it now, and you can see it's moving backwards and also forwards. The right hand one adjusts the tilt of the head, which is like this. So if you want to go on a banking, you can easily rotate it, or if you want to move it so you're cutting a hedge nice and level, then you can rotate it back. So we have the down function, which literally when you push the controller down, then the flail head moves down. What you need to be careful of is, of course, it tilts the head slightly because of the rotation, so you need to then use the right hand toggle and just to make it level again. And of course, if you pull the joystick up, then the machine goes up. If you pull the joystick right, then the flail head comes in closer to you, and if you push it out left, then again it goes away from you. You need to just be careful that the flail head angle does adjust, so you need to use that right hand toggle to just adjust that. And like I said, now we're fully rotated, so the head is next to the machine in working position. So what we can do with this one, because this is a variable forward reach, you can press the left hand button here, and what it does then when you use the left hand joystick, or the left hand toggle, sorry, it then moves the head even further next to the machine, which makes it much easier for visibility. We can see there, I can see exactly what's going to happen with that. We can either bring it up a bit then, and I can have it working right next to the window. So obviously we need to be careful of, big branches or whatever, because it might, get on the glass and, break the glass, but you can put cages or, protection next to the window to stop anything if it's going to hit the window to smash the glass. But it's much easier to see there. Now that is a added option on a lot of hedge cutters. It's on this one, and I think it's a fantastic feature. When you're looking to buy a hedge cutter, the dealers, so this is of course a McConnel hedge cutter. McConnell, are more than happy to help you guys. They'll recommend the tractor size needed for you and whether you need any weights on the front of it. So this tractor is well suited for this size of hedge cutter. If you want something smaller, of course you can get a smaller tractor, or if you want something that's larger, you'd want a larger tractor. There are other options with hedge cutters. There's an unlimited amount of options you can get. You can get different flail heads, different sizes. You can get, bigger booms. So basically with this one, the smaller the arm, basically the closer you have to work next to the machine. But then if you have a large hedge cutter, like I mentioned earlier, the center of gravity when you're using the hedge cutter will be further away from the machine. So basically the bigger the hedge cutter, the bigger the tractor you will need to use the hedge cutter. And to turn off this, it's all electric, so you just press this button here and we'll see the flails slowing down, and there we go. Of course with these machines they are dangerous, so that they will pretty much all come with an emergency stop button. So if anything goes wrong, press that and the machine just literally stop dead, because it's quite dangerous. Obviously it's a rotating machine, things can get trapped in there, and you just need to be careful. But that's a basic overview of a hedge cutter. Like I said earlier, machines, this is electro-hydraulic. You can get mechanical ones where you have mechanical levers, but the principles all work the same. So what we'll do now is I'll just turn on the hedge cutter. I'll tilt the head so you can see it go around, you can see the flails go around. So I'm going to turn on the hedge cutter now. As we can see there, the flails are now starting to rotate, and now you can go along and cut the hedge with not many issues whatsoever. Like I said, you can adjust the height of the roller at the back if you're wanting to cut any grass, or even it can work on hedges, as you can use that as a guide. So thank you very much for watching, and this is just a real quick video while I'm here about the hedge cutter. And if you'd like any more information, please get in contact with us. We can give you some more in-depth information or have a chat about the machine itself. But yeah, let us know. Thank you very much guys, and we'll see you all soon. Alright, thank you, bye bye.